Back right here in Israel, a recent debate has dominated the Israeli media in recent days. It arose from a statement given by Labor Minister of Parliament Zohir Baalul, a former sportsman turned politician, in which he said that assailants who attack Israeli soldiers should not be named as terrorists. Now, his comments sparked a backlash by many politicians, including from his own party. But yesterday, his words received support from a very unexpected source. And we are joined now by that unexpected source via Skype from Jerusalem by former Likud Minister of Parliament Moshe Feiglin, who led the party's hardline branch, but he was the one who actually seems to agree with Zohir Baalul. Mr. Feiglin, I want to thank you very much for joining us this morning. Given your statements in the case of an Israeli soldier, soldiers being attacked by assailants, I mean, as you said yesterday, those assailants should not be regarded as terrorists. When it comes to this, to this very hotly debated issue in Israel, the Israeli soldier who shot a Palestinian assailant at point-blank range several weeks ago, an incident that has been videotaped and has been causing quite the social and political backlash, should then the soldier be indicted in your mind for murder?
Well, it seems like I have to fix your basic assumptions.
Okay.
I think that those Arabs or knifers or murderers or however you want to call them, should be killed immediately on the spot. Make no mistakes on my opinion about that. And I think that the Israeli soldiers that did exactly what he had to do.
Even though the person was alive still.
Exactly. I think the 6 minutes, this person, if I can call him this way, that tried to kill our soldiers and already stabbed one of them, the 6 minutes that he remained alive were not moral moments. And the soldier who killed him fixed that situation and cleared the surface for a much more moral situation, which led, by the way, to the stop of the wave of the killing. What I said, and I want to be very specific about it. Very specific about it. What I said is that the Israeli left, who shook the hand of Yasser Arafat at the time and made the agreement, the Oslo agreement 20 years ago, and also the Israeli right, also Benjamin Netanyahu, who joined the left, and also him shook the hand of Arafat and accepted the two-state solution, have a big problem dealing with what the Arab Knesset member said. Because if it is not our land, if the land of Israel is not the land of Israel, not the land of the Jews, of the Israelis, okay, but the land of the Arabs, it means that we are just occupiers, colonialists, and those Arabs who attack, and I don't think it's a big difference between civilians
I'm so sorry to stop you. In the eyes of the international community, not just in the eyes, there are international codes. It is occupied land in the West Bank. It is regarded internationally as occupied territories. It is something that the world adheres to when it comes to international codes. Otherwise, there would be chaos.
Yes, but I'm talking about the truth right now. Let's talk about the truth, okay? I'm not talking about the eyes of the world. The world will change its mind when the Jews will change. Then when Israel will annex the land and declare full sovereignty until the last grain.
It will most likely be isolated entirely if Israel does that. It will be completely isolated from the international community.
Well, I don't agree with you. I think we know from experience that when the Jews know what they want from themselves, the world opinion go ahead with that. The problem is not the world. The problem is us. And as long that we are not annexing the land, just as we did in 1948, 1949, okay? Do not forget that Nahariya, for example, is beyond the borders that the world decided that we should be in 1947, in the famous UN resolution.
But I want to bring us back to today, because
if you'll just let me finish my answer. What I am saying is that the left and the right, the Likud and the Labor in Israel, have a real problem to answer Zohir Baalul who's saying that those murderers are not terrorists as long as they not annexing the land and finishing the occupation. We should finish the occupation.
And then it would be what? Okay to shoot people who are alive on the ground?
The minute you finish the occupation, no. You know, if you let me finish the sentence, maybe you'll understand what I'm saying. If you finish the occupation and declare that the land is yours, then the justice goes back to your hand. Right now, we are the occupations at the area, and the justice are in the Arabs' hand.
Okay.
Once we finish,
and sadly, Mr. Feiglin, we've got 10 seconds left, but I hope you come to my studio so we finish the conversation. Now, the news, thank you for being with us.